The following presentation is for mature audiences only.
Who are you?
He's a fine man.
All hell is broken loose.
He's a great broadcaster.
He's a very powerful guy. Absolutely brilliant.
Feared by men, adored by women. He's a smart boy. It's patriotic.
It's no big deal.
It's the end of the world.
I might as well tell you now. He's a monkey.
And how you doing, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages? Welcome into another edition of The Wild Side with Eric Clark. I am your host, Eric Clark, saying thank you for taking time out of your busy day to give my video a watch and a listen. If you like it, like it. If you think other people are going to dig it, give it a share. Make sure you are subscribed to the YouTube channel and you're following me on all the social media platforms. That way, if there's a band, song, video, something you want me to check out, you can hit me up with a DM or leave it in the comments below. If you are going to hit me with a DM, please no spamming, unless it's actual cans of spam. Then there's a shipping address in the links down below. If you are going to leave it in the comment section, do me a favor, join the I Concur Army. All you have to do is give the comments a cursory glance. If you see your suggestion has already been made or another suggestion that you like, all you have to do is hit like and reply with I Concur. That'll help my old burnout DJ brain put everything into a nice little organized list and get it into the handy dandy notebook. Also, Wednesdays, 11 a.m. Central Time, Saturdays, 2 p.m. Central Time. It is the Wild Side Live. 2 hours of fun and frivolity, live streaming, and another opportunity for you to get me your suggestions. The Gathering of the Concurpas every Wednesday at 11 and Saturday at 2 p.m. Central Time, respectively. Before we get started in today's video, I do want to say thank you to Connect 200, Music 2C, and Aunt Betty's Nut Butter. Today's video suggestion is coming from multiple platforms, both from the live stream, Facebook, and Instagram. One of my sponsors, Music 2C, has been photographing this band for quite some time. Finally getting around to it. Everybody's been telling me to check them out. So today we are checking out Feuerschwanz. Again, I'm probably not saying that correctly, but fill me in down below, all of my concurpas. Let me know all the information I need to know about Firetail or Feuerschwanz. I See Fire featuring Angus McFife live. So let me know, all my Sherpas, let me know down below what I'm looking at here because, again, I'm just clicking links. It is I See Fire featuring Angus McFife live. Let's check it out on the Wild Side.
Oh, misty eye of the mountain. Keep careful watch of my brother's souls. Enter the sky be filled with fire and smoke. Keep watching over during sun. Call
Feuerschwanz, I see fire. Okay, this guy, he was in another band's video where he did vocals, right? I'm relying on my concurpas to fill me in, because he was dressed like this. And I think he was the only guy dressed like this in the video. And I made a comment about, if this guy walks into your recording studio, it's about to get real, right? Like, yeah, that's, this is the guy coming in. So I think I've seen him in another band's video where they were in a studio setting and they were bringing in other band's members, and I think he was one of them. So again, I'm relying on my Sherpas, my concurpas, to fill me in on everything I need to know about this. Again, am I misremembering what I had seen previously? Feuerschwanz, again, my buddy is going to surely send me a voice message on Insta telling me exactly how to pronounce that band. I See Fire, live, sort of. I didn't see a crowd there, and I always want to see, like, when you send me links to bands, I prefer the live, the best quality live you can get me, because I prefer live performances. You can hear certain things in a live performance that can be compensated for in a studio recording. But I dig that track, and here's why I dig this track. This is a good collision of tone. I think that's what I wrote down. Yeah, a good collision of tone. And what I mean by that is the foundation of the song and pretty much the overall temperature of the song is very foreboding. It's not doom, right? It's not what I'm saying, but it's very heavy in its delivery. It's heavy in its weight and its gravity. And yet, running the thread throughout the song are the brighter spring life colors as well. So the vocals, the violin, the keys, the guitar solo are adding those brighter elements at the right times and at the right amounts. So it's not too heavy and it's not too bright. It's a great blend of tone, just a really great collision of tone that normally you wouldn't think would go together. So very well constructed. It's very difficult to combine those two tones in metal, because you can get too flowery and it turns into symphonic, or it can get too heavy and it turns into the doom. But finding that really good balance in between is what this band has struck. So I like how they've blended those traditional instruments with the heavier instruments to create that color pattern of the drum and the bass building the bridges and the foundation of the earth tones in the song. So you're getting the browns and the dark blues and the heavy purples coming through. And then the other instruments, it looks like a lute. I'm just going to call it a lute. The lute, the violin, the bass, the two guitars, and the twin vocals all harmonizing, sharing their space within that color spectrum. So when one vocal is going in one direction, the other vocal is harmonizing, yet it's dichotomous in its harmonization. So towards the end there, when I called him Dylan McDermott or Dermot Mulrooney, or I think Dylan McDermott, he was going in one direction with the range and the register, whereas the other singer was keeping it more grounded, if that makes any sense. And then when the other singer would take it in his direction, the other singer kind of sat back and allowed his harmonies to come in and fill those gaps of color. So very well done, very well produced. Again, there are certain words that people use within the industry that a lot of times from the outside of the industry are seen as pejorative. They are seen as derision in their disposition. But I'm in the industry, so when I use certain words, they don't mean what they would normally mean to a listener or to a fan. So when I say words like mainstream, when I say words like formulaic, those share as good and as bad. It can be bad formulaic, it can be good formulaic. You can have a bad gimmick, you can have a good gimmick. You can have an image. It's all it is. If you can come out with a bombastic image, with a very theatrical image, and live up to that with the music, so where it doesn't look like you're compensating for your music with the over-the-top image, and it also doesn't feel like you're just wearing things to wear them to fit in. It's really a good blend that fit. So when you're seeing it and then the colors start to be created in your head, everything in the image is reacting properly. So when it comes through the spectrum and creates that light around the overall image, it's a good white light. So thank you very much for that. I bet there's like stadium show or arena show, whatever you want to call it. They're like big show. I bet that thing is like off the chain. I bet it is absolutely amazing. From what I've seen, so again, my sponsor, Music 2C, if you want some really great shots of this band in action, and like I said, just looking at the photographs is like, dude, these guys must be really intense to see live, like really put on a fantastic show. And the fact that you can match that with your proficiency as musicians, and not only match it as musicians, but match it in mood, like in tone, like everything is colliding. So very well done. Feuerschwanz, I see fire. Again, all of my Sherpas let me know down below with everything I get wrong and everything I need to know about the band. But I'm pretty sure I've seen that dude in something. And living in Nashville, anytime I go out in public, I do that. It happens. Every time I could be out somewhere and you kind of look across the room and you're like, I know you from somewhere. Like it's really a bizarre feeling. But yeah, I think I've seen that cat. So again, let me know everything I need to know. Thank you very much for the suggestion. Again, if you have a suggestion, DM on social media, no spamming. Leave it in the comments below. Join the I Concur Army. Thank you very much to Connect 200, Music to See. Again, if you want really great photos, this is a gold medal award-winning photographer, concert photographer. He just got his credentials. He's going to be on the road with Sabaton. I mean, the dude takes the best photographs of the best bands that you love. So if you want really high-quality prints, head over to Music to See. Check him out. He will take care of you. There's no discount because, I'm not that special. So it's not like you could drop my name and be like, hey, I'm here from the Wyldeside. Like, oh, I'm going to charge you double. So Music to See, and, of course, Aunt Betty's Nut Butter. Thank you to all of you for taking time out of your day to give my video a watch. And, of course, thank you for the suggestions as well. Make sure you're looking out for each other. Make sure you're looking out for your neighbor. Try to do at least one good thing a day. I am Eric Clark, and this has been The Wyldeside.